So ultimately, this is what America has become, and I think that this is something that you should pay attention to, so you know how to walk away from this, right? You don't have to submit to this. You don't have to be victimized by it. I share it with you because there's like a way to kind of get away from that, right? Like because you have a choice. We all have choices, right? So I would encourage you to look at those little assets and never ever fall for these stupid studies where they talk about raising children as if it's an expense. They always say like, well, it's almost like the other myth, like when they talk about black spending power. And I'm like, stop calling it black spending power. It's investing power, but you kill the power when you spend all your investment money. Like that's not. It's like somebody talking about hoe power. Like there's no power in being a hoe. Right? You know what I mean? Like that's kind of what you know what I mean. Like we're trained to be these little financial hoes, and they're like, oh, you're so powerful. I don't feel powerful. I feel used, abused, used up, like I mean, really, I mean, but that's what it is, right? So the idea that we celebrate black spending power is just the weirdest thing. I think that we should start talking about that as investing power, because that's when you're taking the asset and making it into an asset instead of turning it into a liability. Excessive black spending creates lots of liabilities, and when it creates liabilities, it's not making you powerful, it's making you powerless, because debt ultimately is a pathway to slavery. It's a gateway drug to various forms of economic slavery on the corporate plantation. And that's exactly what you're fed from the time you're born. And so they give you this myth that somehow you're more powerful because you spent a bunch of money on Gucci belts and Mercedes Benzes and all this other stuff. And ain't nothing wrong with a Gucci belt, ain't nothing wrong with a Benz, but you should have invested for yourself first. Right. So the same thing is true when you talk about kids. Stop talking about the money you spend on your kids as just an expense. Yes, kids will get on your nerves. Believe me, I know. Yes, there is a lot of money that has to be spent to raise a family and take care of children, 100%. But if you manage it properly, and this is one of your pathways to thinking like a wealth builder, you will turn every expense into some sort of an asset.